Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing my power rankings for April. If you do go on to like this video, make sure you tap the subscribe button and the like button and share this with your friends, and so YouTube knows I'm very popular. And we are on the way to 100. We're at least 17 away. Be mean the well as you tap that subscribe button right now. Just help someone out. And it's just it'll take a couple times out of your day. Just tap it. Let's get into this video. Next up, we have Adelaide Crows. I reckon the Crows have been the most disappointing team the last few weeks this month. I will put them in the 15 range. Like the way they've been playing is because the Crows have high expectation this season. Lots of people have in their later predictions the Crows are going to make the finals. It's clearly the opposite. I don't know how long Matthew Nicks can keep his job. If they keep on losing, they got at the time of recording they got North tomorrow. If they lose that, that's going to be hard to come back to the finals. And I reckon finals are already out of the equation. Next is Brisbane. I reckon Brisbane's been a little bit better, except more like competitive. Like Brisbane, like the Lions, I don't reckon they've been the best team this season. They clearly are starting. This is starting to come to the end. Brisbane, like last year was probably the year they probably could have won it. I reckon, like they did beat Melbourne and didn't and so, and lost to the Giants yesterday. That's me showing like your team's not that good enough anymore. Like Brisbane, the Lions, they seem to do well for 4 quarters, seem well to do for like 2 quarters and a half, and then suddenly how drop out. They can't even win that at the Gabba. They haven't won a game at the Gabba. They're now starting to get beaten. I do reckon teams are actually finding out how to beat Brisbane now because their fast pace is like to kick. Like they got really good players like Charlie Cameron. He's done to. I reckon his form is coming out. Lockie Neal's coming out his prime. Next is Carlton. I reckon top fourth, the fourth to first range. I do reckon the Blues. They've been okay the last few weeks. But they did drop. They did drop a game to. Who did they drop to? I can't remember. You can confirm in the comments. They did beat the Giants last week. It wasn't very impressive. They like this team. They're still Cripps needs to improve. Like Sam Walsh, I haven't seen him this year. Like there's clearly like the Blues have a high expectation. Same with the Brisbane Lions. Yeah, Collingwood. I reckon the Pies are in the 9th to 12th range. At the time of recording, they just had a draw with the Bombers. I reckon the Pies, the Lions they'd have high expectation this year. They're clearly showing they haven't done it. I do reckon the Pies have done better than the Lions so far. Like Collingwood, I reckon the chaos football's not really working for them anymore. Like they don't really have like the players to do it because their list is okay. Like they need it. They can't be like relying on the good players to win the game. Like I reckon teams have found out how. Like in my other videos about Collingwood, like I have reckon teams have find out how to beat them in the close situation. Knowing when you're the premier, you know have like signatures like you have to deal with like because you know how they play and like I reckon that's happening to the Pies in the close games. Next is Essendon. I reckon the Bombers have done better in the Pies in my opinion. At the time recording from yesterday, like the Bombers, like they choked a quarter. They were up by like 37-15, and they should not let Collingwood back into the game. And like Brad Scott, I don't reckon the Bombers are a bit 50-50 making finals. Like their list is okay. They can beat the good teams. Like like the Bombers, they started well last year and didn't just ran over and just choked it. Next is Fremantle. I reckon Fremantle is the 9th range. But at the time of recording, also they are playing tomorrow against the Dogs. Like Fremantle just dropped a game to the Eagles. If you're doing that, dropping to the Eagles, clearly one of the worst sides in the competition. I don't see how you're by 40 points and West Coast kicking over 100. So that's not really going to like. They did have like their full list, like their healthy list. Still doing that, like clearly shows you're not made playing finals as you're getting smashed to a bottom team from the last 2 weeks. They did lose to the Blues. They lost to the Power. They lost. Probably should have won both of them, I reckon. Next one is the Cats. First, in my opinion, everyone thought the Cats were going to fall off. This would be the year finally. They're going to be on the way down. It doesn't look like it. I reckon the Cats are. They always turn the bad players into good players. Like they don't look really like they've been really good the last 2 weeks. They bet the Crows have surrendered. Is you watching this? Like that, I reckon their list is the best team on paper so far. I reckon they've done better than the GWS. Like they're for like Prescott, the Cats are going to be up there probably again this year and probably maybe contending for. I really hope they don't make the grand final. Just don't like the Cats. Gold Coast. I reckon the Suns just squeeze into the 8th division. I know they got smashed at Sydney. Like I reckon their form away from home is terrible. The Suns and at home it's different to when they're playing at Heritage Bank Stadium. It's like they play at like 10 out of 10. When they travel, they just not good enough. They need to like if you're going to make finals, you need to win away from home, especially at the MCG. And clearly, the Suns like the case football's still taking a while to go. Yeah, like the Suns, they're very good at Heritage Bank Stadium and not too good at like traveling. Yeah, the Giants, in my opinion, I reckon they are done better than the Blues. The Giants, I reckon they've been clearly the best team in the last few weeks. Like, it's really hard to just see what happened yesterday against the Lions. Like, their team is just like stars everywhere. Toby Green, no, he's not playing. Didn't play yesterday. There's too many stars like to name. Like the Giants, they're going to. Who knows? The Giants could be there in the last day, Saturday on September. The Giants, because the Giants call you to keep on running. If you stop running, like they'll run over you. Like it's more like the Orange Tsunami. They don't surrender the Giants. You have to fight your way if you want to beat the Giants. To fight the whole game. Next is Hawthorn. I reckon Hawthorn 16. In my opinion, they just bet North are like clearly the worst team. Right, the Hawks are like they're okay. They've been okay the last 2 weeks. I think they haven't been impressive. They were competitive. They were competitive against Collingwood. I was at that game. They'll give that one. Like they did came back and they did. I know they didn't win it. They showed some signs. Sam Mitchell, he is a good coach. I reckon there's going to be a amount of pressure coming on Sam Mitchell in the couple of weeks if they don't lift. You can't be just beating bottom 4 sides like limiting your way to like Richmond. Example, you can't be limiting to like a bottom team. You need to beat the top team so you can make push this year. Melbourne, I reckon top 4. So they're being one of the best teams this year. That they just bet Richmond. Very disappointing. If you didn't check my other video, I just released today my review on Richmond and Melbourne. You could go check it out. That will be in the comments down below if you really want to see it, or go into my channel and it's on the playlist. And I do reckon Melbourne like their premiership. I reckon Melbourne's a premiership quality list. They are a top quality list. Like Matrick and Viney and stuff. They've been really good. Melbourne the last 3 weeks. I do reckon the D's. Who knows? They could be there again. Same with the Giants. Might have one of the best lists. North Melbourne. I'm sorry, Connor. I reckon North have been the worst team the last 2 weeks. I reckon North also have been like clearly the worst team in the competition. I reckon like it's going to take. They're not getting out of this slump straight away. Like I don't know what Clarko is actually doing. Like they need to like be more competitive, not getting smashed by 40 points each week. That like Josh Sinkins not. I don't reckon he's really rated. Tom Powell, sorry, kind of about that. I don't reckon it's been too well. Like they can't be just limited to Hawthorn and West Coast and waiting to play them. Like Is that I could actually see Clarko gone soon. Is North don't show any signs in the next 3 weeks? They do have Adelaide. They get. I reckon this is going. I can't see them winning the next 3 weeks. They got I think got the Crows. They got some tough ones like North. North, unfortunately, I don't reckon the rebuild's actually really working at the moment. There's just too many off the field and on the field issues. Like I don't know what Clarko's actually doing. In my opinion, Port. Next team is Port Adelaide. I reckon they've been around the fifth margin. They've been okay. They haven't been been in the top teams. Like they the power been okay. Like I don't really rate Radicalier. I don't reckon, but they did beat. They have won some clutchy games, like Fremantle, and they also bet like this team is still probably been really good the last few months. I do reckon the power. Who knows? They make finals. They do play tonight at the time at recording against St Kilda. They probably should win that. If you didn't check it out, I can go see my tips on my channel. See who I reckon they would if they will win. Next is Richmond. Unfortunately, not being biased, I reckon we have been better than Hawthorn. I reckon we're in the 16 range. I reckon we've been better than the Hawks. Like, in my humble opinion, I'm not trying to be biased about Richmond because I am a Richmond fan. If you didn't know it, I do reckon we've been okay in the last week. We've been competitive. We've been staying in all our games. Apart from Melbourne and West Coast and Gold Coast, we've been most of our games. We haven't really make the other team smash it over 40. It's going guys, you got to remember because new coaches will take a while. We saw like Sam Mitchell and Kingsley. Who else? Dimmer's going to take a while. Cray McRae, Justin Longwell. I don't reckon they should have signed him. It's going to take a while for Chris Fagan. Took a while. It will Clarko like this. Our group, I reckon that will miss the finals. I don't reckon we'll come bottom four. I reckon we'll come down to the last round and we'll just miss the bottom four just by percentage. We do have a horrible run of injuries this year. Like last year, we had a horrible run with injuries. Top Lynch out 2022, 2021, we had a horrible run with injuries. Our star players, we need to start relying on our senior players. We also need to start relying on our younger players because I reckon we are entering a rebuild phase. This is a new era. I don't reckon. Depends if we rebuild or not. I reckon there needs to be big questions this off season. There's maybe some honesty about some players. All right, Dusty's been okay, average. He's coming to the end. St Kilda next. I reckon the Saints have been better than the Crows and Brisbane. They are playing tonight. I don't Saints should have won some games. They should not choke some of them up. Especially yesterday, they choked that up. They choked they messed up. They got destroyed to the Bulldogs by the Bulldogs. That is clearly you're not. I reckon you're a premiership contender, pretending to be a premiership contender. Like the Saints, if you're getting smashed by 76 points, whatever it was, I clearly don't think you're you're not the real deal this year. And you have Saints. I reckon Ross Lyon, he is he's an okay coach. Their list is, I reckon, their midfield is probably the worst in the competition so far. They let Essendon win the game. They should not let the Bombers do it. Next is Sydney. I reckon the Swans are in that fifth bracket. I think going to change it. Maybe the Blues come fifth and Swans in top four. Don't get me defended, Blue fans. And I reckon the Swans, they're probably going to be the best team in the next couple. Tom Patley, there's too many stars there. I don't reckon the premiership just yet. They still need to actually play at the MCG. They did beat the Pies. They lost to Richmond. choke to lead. Like they need to be like. I do rate this team. Like the Swans, they're going to be a good team in the next few weeks. Just watch out. West Coast, I reckon the Eagles have been better, and I reckon the Eagles being better than Adelaide. Sorry, Ned, if you're watching this. Like seen the likes of Holly Reid, they bet Fremantle, they bet Richmond. They nearly bet Sydney. I know they choked. No, they got smashed a few weeks. I reckon the Eagles are going to. The Eagles are probably going to get out this slump quicker than North Melbourne. I reckon the Eagles will be good in the next couple of years. They're going to be better than North Melbourne. Unfortunately, Connor, I reckon the Eagles will get out of their slump quicker. Last team is the Bulldogs. I reckon just if I might change it, Fremantle into top 8. Like they do have Freo tomorrow night. Should be okay game. The Dogs like are in there. They had the best list on paper in the competition. I reckon, and I do reckon the Bulldogs have been good in the last 3 weeks. Like they're being okay. Like Luke Beveridge probably need to work hard. Some of their players probably have big questioning on them. Yeah. So I might actually change one. I reckon the Saints just go next to the Pies. Thank you for watching Ethan Footage channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and tap the notification bell. You'll be notified when I have a posted video. And while I'm to the road 100, maybe put your power rankings down the description, down in the comments, and Ethan Footage channel. So yeah, see you in the next video. See ya.